Friday, baseball fan.
Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in LA. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
In now, Ketel Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit hard on the ground at first. Freeze is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Now in the box, Eduardo Escobar. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stripling, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Man at second here with 2 away, and in to hit next will be Jake Lamb. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and that misses, ball 1. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. Escobar stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, Dero. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit. Even this year.
Hot shot to first base, and a great play to end the. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping 1 on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Ray, a 27-year-old. He was a 12th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes Souza. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. That evens it up 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Here's David Freese to stand in. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Freese behind a ball and two strikes. Bases are empty here with two men out. Line hard toward right center. Souza is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up now, Steven Souza. His previous history with Ross Stripling. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and two at-bats. Taylor arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Into the box now, Christian Walker, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swing hard liner to left center. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Pollock playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Striding in, Corey Seager. he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. To second for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So a runner at first with one man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Seager, base runner at first with one out. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's just 1 for 6. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Robbie Ray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This is pulled into right. Bellinger is there to put it away for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Bends down and he barehands it. It's in time. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Fouled off. 0-1 count and the pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Stepping into the box, Russell Martin as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the pitcher, Ross Stripling. The windup and the 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Kike Hernandez will be next. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Stripling is off at first with 2 away. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Bouncer up the middle, taken in by Flores, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number. Stepping into the box, David Peralta looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
A little low. It's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Jake Lamb standing in now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Ready with another 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Swing and a liner. Foul. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that afternoon. Backs down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding in, David Freese. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 0-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Flores is there. And that's out number 1. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, A.J. Pollock, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Peralta, a dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now batting, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Taylor there. Oh, but he can't hold on. And he is in there. So coming to the plate, Christian Walker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And 2-2. Lifted into center field. Pollock has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Souza leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And next to bat, it'll be the pitcher, Robbie Ray. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is. Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Russell Martin now. Line towards center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the pitcher, Ross Stripling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. One ball, 1 strike to count. Now a snap throw to first. A dive, but he's back. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Bellinger's off and running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. We've played 5 full. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me,
Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Eduardo Escobar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? You bet he does. Make it 16 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired yet again. Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball. Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, David Freese, as he sends it on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's down to third. Scooped up. The tag gets 1. Over to second. A double play. But they won't get the triple play as he's safe at first. Here's Corey Seager. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, and they've got him picked off.
On the tag, you're out.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Jake Lamb. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. One gone down the Arizona 7th. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Yimi Garcia is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Outside, that's
Ball one. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And it's fouled away. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So digging in now, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Garcia, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 the count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And he popped him up. Hernandez ranging into shallow right. He's got it as the tying run is left. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Our score remains 2-1. Mark Zipchinski gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Taylor behind. 0-2 the count. Zipchinski, or just Zip for simplicity's sake. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Scott Alexander is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. From the stretch, slider finds the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Gerard Dyson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Alexander, the former Royal, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Gerard Dyson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. That gets down and the inning continues. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked. You know, that's
a sinker right there, Mark, is intended to be down in the zone, and this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
In now, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Matt Andriese is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. At the plate, Russell Martin has faced Matt Andriese previously. He's a .375 hitter. Andriese stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout as out number 1. Max Muncy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in, David Peralta. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Strike 2. Too high. 1-2. Jansen playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled away. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Jake Lamb comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The top of the 9th. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. In there, and it's even at 1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ross Stripling earns his first win of the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a